Good morning, children. Welcome to Class 3 EVS. Children, do you remember what we had learnt in our last session? Yes, we learned that animals and birds also have feelings like us. We learnt they also feel bad when we treat them badly. We learnt it is a bad habit to tease animals or hurt them. We learnt we should take care of animals and love them. We learnt we should feed them and give them water too. And we also learnt a veterinary doctor gives medicines to animals. So children, these are the important points that we learnt in our last session. Now let us continue the lesson Our Friends Animal and learn more about different things we can do to take care of animals and birds around us. Lesson number 19, Our Friends Animal. The important points of this lesson are: point number 1. Animals need air, water and sunlight to live. Point number 2. Bird bath is one of the best way to give water to the birds. Point number 3. Different animals eat different types of food. Point number 4. There are some animals whom we can touch, but there are also some animals whom we cannot touch. So these are the important points of the lesson Our Friends Animal. Children, let us start this lesson by understanding what is a bird bath. For a bird bath, we have to take a small earthen pot having a wide mouth. Children, earthen pot means a clay pot. Earthen pot means a clay pot. And wide mouth means big mouth. Wide mouth means big mouth as shown in the picture. So children, for a bird bath, we have to take a small earthen or clay pot having a wide or big mouth. Tie the pot with a rope and hang it as shown in the picture. Children, we have to tie the pot with a rope and hang it as shown in the picture. Pour some water in the pot and hang it on the branch of a tree or on a hook outside your house. Children, we have to pour some water in the pot and hang it on the branch of a tree or on a hook outside our house. Pour water in it every day. Children, we have to pour water in it every day. Observe which birds come to drink water. Children, we have to observe means we have to keep a watch. Which birds come to drink water? So this is a bird bath. Now let us solve some questions. Like us, animals also need water to live. There are many other things which are required by both animals and humans. Write the names of 3 such things. So children, what are those 3 things? Yes, the other 3 things which are required by both animals and humans are air, water and sunlight. Children, we eat a variety of food. Similarly, animals to eat different kinds of food. Have you ever fed any animal? Children, fed animal means to give food to animal. Fed animal means to give food to animal. So children, have you ever fed any animal or seen anyone else feeding any animal? If yes, then fill in the table. Children, I will give you an example. Here we have a table. In the first box we have names of some animals. And in the second box we have the names of the things that we have fed to the animals. So let us see the first animal. It is a dog. And what we have fed to a dog? Yes, it is meat and biscuits. The second one is a cat. And what we have fed to a cat? Yes, milk and fish. The third one is a pigeon. What we have fed to a pigeon? Grains and breadcrumbs. Children, breadcrumbs means bread ke tukde. Breadcrumbs means bread ke tukde. The next one is a parrot. What we have fed to a parrot? Chilies and guava. The last one is a hen. And what we have fed to a hen? Bajra, wheat, maize, jawar, ragi and rice bran. So children, here we have names of some animals and also we have the things we have fed to those animals. Now let us solve some more questions. Question number 1. Why do we feed these animals? Children, why do we feed these animals? Yes, we feed these animals because animals also need food to live. Question number 2. Which animal did most children feed? Children, which animal did most children feed? Yes, most of the children fed the dog. Question number 3. What did they feed? Children, what did they feed to the dog? Yes, they fed it biscuits. Question number 4. Find out what these animals eat. Children, here we have names of some animals. We have to find out what these animals eat. So let us find out the answer. Here we have a table. In the first box of the table, we have the names of some animals. And in the second box, we have the names of the food that those animals eat. So let us see the name of the first animal. It is a rat. What is the food of a rat? Chapati and grains. The next one is a cockroach. What is the food of a cockroach? Food leftovers and small insects. Children, food leftovers means बचा हुआ खाना. Food leftovers means बचा हुआ खाना. So what is the food of a cockroach? Food leftovers and small insects. The next one is a pig. What is the food of a pig? Everything from garbage. Children, garbage means kachra. Garbage means kachra. So what is the food of a pig? Everything from garbage. The next one is a bat. What is the food of a bat? Blood and nectar from some flowers. Children, nectar means sweet water that comes from flowers. Nectar means sweet water that comes from flowers. So what is the food of a bat? Blood and nectar from some flowers. The next one is a crow. What is the food of a crow? Everything. The next one is a squirrel. What is the food of a squirrel? It is everything. The next one is monkey. What is the food of a monkey? It is everything. The next one is a spider. What is the food of a spider? Small insects. The last one is a lizard. What is the food of a lizard? It is insects. So here we saw the names of some animals and also the food that they eat. Question number 5. Who eats what? Match by drawing lines of different colors. One example is shown. Children, here we have to match the animals with the food that those animals eat. One example is already shown. A goat eats chapati. A goat eats chapati, fruits and vegetables, and a goat also eats grass. So let us see the next one. Here we have a sparrow. Children, what does a sparrow eat? Yes, a sparrow eats ant. Now let us see the next animal. It is a lizard. So what does a lizard eat? Yes, a lizard eats ant, mosquito and snake. The next animal is a rat. So what does a rat eat? A rat eats snake, chapati, fruits and vegetables. The next one is a mosquito. What does a mosquito eat? A mosquito drinks human blood. So we have to match mosquito with human being. So here we have matched the animals with the food that those animals eat. Question number 6. Write the names of the animals you have touched. You have not touched, but you can touch. And you cannot touch. Children, here you have to write the names of some animals you have touched. You have to write the names of some animals you have not touched, but you can touch. And you have to write the names of some animals you cannot touch. So let us see the answer. Here we have a table. In the first box, we have names of some animals whom you have touched. They are sparrow, dog, cat and rabbit. In the second box, we have names of some animals whom you have not touched, but you can touch, as they will not bite you and they will not eat you up. The animals are elephant, horse, camel and cow. In the third box, we have the names of some animals whom you cannot touch, as they may bite you or they may eat you up. The animals are lion, snake, crocodile and tiger. So children, there are some animals whom we can touch and there are some animals whom we cannot touch, as we don't go near them for the fear that they may bite us, harm us or eat us up. Children, There are some animals whom we can touch, but there are also some animals whom we cannot touch, as we don't go near them for the fear. Children, for the fear means डर के मारे. For the fear means डर के मारे. So, there are some animals whom we cannot touch, as we don't go near them for the fear that they may bite us, harm us, or eat us up. Children, now let us read a story. The name of the story is The Queen's Garden. The gardener has brought mangoes from the Queen's garden. So the Queen tells to the gardener, "So many mangoes, good." Then the gardener tells the Queen, "Your Majesty, there would have been double the amount if the birds had not eaten them." Then the Queen tells to the gardener, "What did you say? The birds have eaten the mangoes? Why did you allow the birds into the garden?" Then the gardener tells to the Queen, "Please forgive me. I will not let any bird come into the garden." The next year, again we see the Queen and the gardener talking to each other. The Queen tells to the gardener, "Fewer mangoes than last year. Why did you not stop the birds from entering the garden?" Children, fewer means come. Fewer means come. So the Queen told the gardener, "Fewer mangoes than last year. Why did you not stop the birds from entering the garden?" Then the gardener tells to the Queen, "I stopped them, Your Majesty. I did not let a single bird enter, but this year the insects have eaten the mangoes." If there had been birds, then they would have eaten the insects. We would not have lost so many mangoes. So children, here we come to know that how birds help us in many ways. Like they eat the insects that eat the fruits, and because of that we are able to get many fruits. So we should always love and take care of birds. Children, now let me give you some homework. Question: has any animal ever eaten your food against your will? Children, against your will means आपके मर्जी के बिना. Against your will means आपके मर्जी के बिना. So, has any animal ever eaten your food against your will? How? Children, you have to write the answer of this question on page number 131 of your EVS textbook. Children, I hope you must have understood what I have taught in this lesson. Thank you.